The frozen wilderness of the Canadian North has always been treacherous, but this time, it's more than just the ice that threatens to crack. In Season 12 of Ice Road Truckers, the brave men and women who risk everything to keep the remote Arctic communities supplied are staring down one of their most dangerous challenges yet, a ticking time bomb that could spell disaster for everyone on the ice roads. This season captures the raw power of nature, the limits of human endurance, and the perilous race against time that defines every mile of the ice highways. What begins as another grueling winter haul quickly turns into a battle for survival as temperatures drop to record lows and the ice beneath the rigs grows thinner than ever. For these truckers, one miscalculation can mean sinking into the abyss of a frozen lake, or worse, taking others with them. The winter that shouldn't have happened. The season opens with a warning from Mother Nature herself. An unusually warm fall delayed the formation of the winter roads, cutting the hauling season shorter than anyone expected. The ice roads, the lifelines connecting isolated mining outposts and northern towns, need weeks of deep freeze to become thick enough to bear the weight of a loaded semi. But this year, the freeze came late, and the truckers are forced to roll out on dangerously thin ice. Hugh, the polar bear, Rowland, one of the show's legends, returns for what might be his final season. He knows the dangers better than anyone. The ice doesn't care who you are, he says grimly. You take her for granted, she'll swallow you whole. And this time, that might not be an exaggeration. The late freeze means the water currents below the ice are still shifting, weakening the very road they depend on. Every truck that passes adds stress to the fragile surface. Each crack, each echo, is a reminder that the next load could be the one that breaks it all apart. A deadly cargo. The season's central storyline, the ticking time bomb, revolves around a massive, high-risk haul, a shipment of volatile fuel and explosives bound for a remote gold mining site deep in the Yukon wilderness. With planes grounded by storms and no other route available, the only way to deliver the cargo is across the unstable ice roads. Veteran driver Lisa Kelly volunteers for the mission, determined to prove her skill and courage. You can't show fear out here, she says. You respect the road, you trust your instincts, and you keep moving, because if you stop, the cold will kill you faster than fear ever could. Lisa's rig is joined by Darrell Ward's crew and newcomer Todd Dewey, who's got a reputation for pushing the limits. Together, they form a convoy that must maintain perfect timing and precision, because if one truck falls behind or breaks down, the entire mission could end in catastrophe. But there's a reason this haul is being called the most dangerous in ice road truckers' history. The combination of unstable ice, explosive cargo, and relentless Arctic storms creates a perfect storm of disaster waiting to happen. The pressure builds. Midway through the route, the truckers face their first major test. A section of the road has begun to heave, meaning the ice is flexing under pressure from shifting water currents below. It's a sight that sends chills down every driver's spine, the road literally rising and falling beneath their wheels like the chest of a sleeping beast. Dispatch warns the drivers to slow down and spread out, but the temperature begins to climb, the sun's weak rays melting the surface layer and forming dangerous slush pockets. Todd Dewey radios in a chilling report, "We've got cracks running right across the road. You can hear the ice groaning." The convoy must cross before the road collapses, but there's no time to waste. The explosives can't be left overnight in the open cold. If the temperature fluctuates too much, they could become unstable, the literal ticking time bomb the title refers to. It's a nerve-shredding sequence as the drivers creep across the ice, each footstep of the truck sounding like thunder. Beneath them, the ice pops and moans. Steam rises from cracks as water seeps through. And then, silence. The kind that only comes when everyone realizes how close they came to disaster. Survival in the whiteout. As the convoy pushes deeper into the wilderness, a sudden blizzard rolls in. Winds howl at 80 kilometers per hour, visibility drops to zero, and temperatures plummet below -40 degrees Celsius. The truckers can't see the road, only the faint glow of taillights ahead. It's one of the most terrifying conditions imaginable. Ice so thin it could give way at any moment, buried under snow they can't even see through. Lisa's voice trembles over the radio. "I can't tell where the road ends. My GPS is freezing. I'm flying blind." The crew decides to halt until the storm passes, but stopping comes with its own risks. Diesel engines must run constantly in these conditions. If they shut off, they can freeze solid in minutes. So the truckers take turns staying awake, monitoring gauges, keeping the engines alive, all while the Arctic wind screams outside like a living thing. For hours, the world is nothing but white. When dawn breaks, the storm clears to reveal a horrifying sight. Massive fissures have opened across the road behind them. The route they just crossed no longer exists. If they'd delayed even a few more minutes, the entire convoy could have plunged into the icy depths. Tensions on the edge. As the journey continues, tempers flare. The constant stress, lack of sleep, and life or death pressure begin to wear on the drivers. Todd accuses Darrell's crew of slowing the convoy down. Darrell fires back that Todd's reckless speed endangers everyone. In one of the season's most gripping moments, Todd's impatience nearly costs him everything. Trying to overtake on a narrow stretch, his truck veers too close to the edge, and the ice begins to fracture beneath his right tire. The sound is unmistakable, a deep, hollow crack echoing like a rifle shot. His truck tilts, the back wheels sinking an inch, then two. "Don't move," Lisa shouts through the radio. "You move, you're dead." The production crew and nearby drivers rush to assist, laying down planks and chains to stabilize the rig. With terrifying precision, they manage to pull Todd's truck back to safety, but the scare leaves everyone shaken. The ice has claimed too many lives before. They all know it could happen again in an instant. The final stretch. After weeks of hardship, breakdowns, and close calls, the convoy finally approaches the mountain pass leading to the mining site. The ice roads end, but the danger doesn't. The mountain climb is steep, narrow, and coated in black ice. One wrong move could send a 40-ton truck tumbling into the canyon below. Lisa leads the charge, every muscle in her arms straining as she keeps control on the slick incline. Behind her, Darrell's truck struggles for traction, the tires spin, the engine roars, and for a moment it seems like he might not make it. But with sheer determination, the veteran hauler grinds forward, inch by inch, until the summit finally appears. The convoy reaches the mining camp battered but alive. The workers cheer as the trucks pull in. The supplies have arrived just in time. The explosive cargo, once feared as a deadly risk, will now power the mining operations for months to come. It's a hard-earned victory, but it comes at a cost: 2 trucks damaged beyond repair, dozens of near misses, and a haunting reminder that the ice road gives nothing for free. A dangerous future. The closing moments of Ice Road Truckers, Season 12 leave viewers with a sobering thought. The Arctic is changing. Each year, the ice forms later and melts sooner. The once predictable routes that sustained northern industries are becoming death traps. Climate change is rewriting the rules of survival. As the drivers gather at season's end, they speak candidly about the future. Hugh shakes his head. "We're fighting a losing battle. The ice isn't the same anymore." Lisa adds quietly, "Every year we come out here, it's thinner, riskier. But as long as there are people who need us, we'll keep driving." Their words echo like a farewell to an era. The Ice Road Truckers are more than drivers, they're modern-day pioneers, pushing through a vanishing frontier. The roads they travel may soon disappear, but their courage will remain legendary. Conclusion. The Ice That Bites Back. A deadly ticking time bomb approaches, isn't just a thrilling episode title, it's a metaphor for the entire world these truckers inhabit. Every mile is a gamble, every delivery a dance with death. Yet, amidst the frostbite, fear, and fatigue, there's also pride, the pride of keeping communities alive, no matter the cost. Season 12 of Ice Road Truckers captures this spirit perfectly. It's not just about the trucks or the cold, it's about humanity's relentless drive to conquer the impossible. Against all odds, these brave drivers prove that even in the deadliest conditions, determination can outlast fear, and sometimes, that's all that keeps the wheels turning on the world's most dangerous roads.